I think carers are the glue that helps stick our society together. They're unsung heroes up and down the country.
Well, carers form a strong foundation of the care system in this country, unpaid carers, and without us the whole system would collapse. And we are not recognised or rewarded adequately for our contributions. We are not paid enough. We are not recognised in society as the job that we do as important. And I think that people need to realise that caring is a full-time job. We don't get full-time wages. We get the equivalent of well below minimum wage for what we do. We care for far more than 35 hours a week, but we don't get compensated for that.
Well, carers frequently tell us they want one of three things that would make a big difference to their lives. They'd like more support for the person that they care for, they'd like more support for them, and they'd like more money in their pocket. Carers allowance only £83.30 a week. Clearly that's not very much to be able to live your life, to be able to support others, and to make sure that you have the ability to be able to do what you want, when you want. The importance of reforming carers allowance is to make sure that more people are able to continue to care, to make sure that actually they have the opportunity to work if they are able and they want to, and more importantly to try and make sure that there is a more equal approach to supporting carers in society.
Financial insecurity for carers is one of the key things that we're raising awareness of this Carers Week. 1.2 million unpaid carers live in poverty, with 400,000 of those in deep poverty, which is particularly concerning because that's 50% below the poverty line. At Carers UK, we think it's completely unacceptable that so many people face financial hardship because of their caring responsibilities. We think that there needs to be some significant steps taken to address those issues. It's been very welcome that in the last 12 months the government has taken some first steps in the right direction. Increasing the earnings limit for carers allowance was excellent and will allow 60,000 more carers to do part-time work alongside their caring responsibilities while still claiming carers allowance.
It's quite interesting how that human rights lens is a really important way of looking at it. And from my perspective, human rights is a good thing, but often they're portrayed as a way of gaming the system from some parts of the medium. So trying to reclaim that human rights is a good thing is an important thing. Looking at it through the lens of poverty, where an awful lot of carers live in poverty, is a way that I'm hoping that we can drive this agenda forwards.
Key takeaways being: one, real priority is around understanding the link between carers and poverty and how reforming carers allowance can try and support more people to be lifted out of poverty. I think secondly, that we have a whole range of organisations, academics, people who really know their stuff, who can see the harm that poverty, lack of funding, financial constraints for carers is causing, and therefore something that we can all unify around. And I think thirdly, that there are opportunities, with the new Labour government in place, with groundswell of support from the public, as shown by the carers allowance scandal in recent times of overpayments. Actually, there is an opportunity to do something positive now to make a difference for carers right across the country.
Well, as MPs, while we do have paid staff, reaching out to organisations like the Centre for Care, who can help draw together information and give us it in a manageable, bite-sized pieces as MPs, so we can champion issues that we know are dear to our heart and our community's hearts, is so important. And yourselves make such a massive impact in being able to drive that positively forwards for us.